Matt, I'm blue.
Hey,
I'm really blue.
Don't be blue, man. I can cheer you up.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Hi, I'm Matt.
And I'm Chris.
Welcome to another Monkey Monday. I have to say it slowly.
You said it properly.
I did.
Rather
It's
than
all right, we can
Monkey
overdub
Monday.
it and get it wrong. It's fine.
So what are we going to talk about today, Matt?
We're just going to have another chat.
Oh, yeah.
Another chat. So, a thing that I've been thinking about.
Oh, yeah.
Kind
What
of chat.
boot?
So, we've recently kind of disrupted how we run our project management a little bit inside our own business. And I've been chatting with some of our team, and it's something that sort of came to me a bit really with regards to particularly our industry, but I think it could apply to other people too.
Oh, let's see.
So what we've been trying to do is create a working week that's kind of split into three things really. So we have a bit of, we call it the churn or the waiter service, which is kind of reactive work that comes in. So, oh, I need one of these, I need one of these, I need one of these, and that we get a lot of that. That's fine. We want to serve our customers in a certain way, but too much of that, if all you have is that, it's like being on a line in a factory or something.
Yeah.
You're just chopping carrots or something. Not that I devalue that skill. I'm sure it's amazing, but it can be draining. It can be really draining. Another type of work that we do is organised sprints to achieve a goal. So we go, right, let's do this. Let's get here. Here are our tasks. We're going to do it in this time frame, and they're great, especially if we're all collaborating on something. So it's kind of like a goal-driven thing, and it's vigorous and exciting. If your entire week is full of that, though, that can, if you're doing 37.5 hours of that, and that is your window, that can be quite exhausting.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
And the third part is kind of headroom, really, and that's when you don't really have either of them things to do. So headroom is like your free time, if you like. If all you have is free time, you're just going to be bored. It's just boring. So a mix of a third of each, we found, creates a lot of happiness, because sometimes the churn is good because you can switch off for a day, you can bat through some tasks, you don't have to be too creatively challenged. The sprints are great because you get so much reward from completing them goals. And the headroom can be used to try and top up one of those tanks, or can be used for creative time. And it's a really powerful thing. And I kind of got to thinking, I was trying to think of some good metaphors for them.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
What? Like what?
I didn't get very far. I kind of thought,
Plainly.
yeah, I kind of thought the waiter one is an obvious one.
Yes.
I think this goes back to my roots. The exciting bit is being a rock star.
Yes.
And then hammock time.
Hammock time.
Hammock
Yeah.
time. Hammer time.
I could do more hammock time than churn time, but yes. Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
But then I thought this, and I know how powerful this has been inside my own working life. And maybe this wouldn't work for everybody, but it's certainly resonated with our team. And then I got to thinking, perhaps this is something that works not just for that. Perhaps it works externally too. So I'm thinking of if a customer of ours is on retainer with us, is it good to communicate this to them as well and go, look, hey, we know there's going to be a certain amount of recurring work you need doing, or I don't know, maintenance on your website, or there's the churn, the waiter service, reactive bits. Maybe a third of what your expectation of us could be that. Maybe we can focus a third on, some real objective, driven stuff where they can come to us and say, which they do a lot, they do this a lot to us, go, hey, look, I've got 10 grand, I want to achieve this, here you go, what can you do for that? And then maybe there's some headroom here as well for us to be proactive, where we can go, hey, look, we have some capacity, we've built up some capacity, let's hit this. And then I thought, can we do this? Can we do, would this expand out to, I don't know, your supply chain? Can you would it work if you were talking to, I don't know, whoever delivers your products or something, could you go, well, look, we know you need to go out and deliver our products, but maybe we can give you a bit more time and money to think about how we could improve that service together or something. I don't know. I'm blurting nonsense now.
No, I think it's really interesting, and it really shows you what Matt dreams of at night. Or lies awake.
Actually, you're joking. It was literally 3 o'clock this morning. That was buzzing around my head, and I couldn't sleep.
But I often feel like it's interesting when you employ people and just trying to worry about their mental health, because just doing churny tasks all the time is really horrible for anyone to do. And having the sprinting time where people can work together is really, really nice. But yeah, especially at the minute when people are on Zoom and Google Meet or whatever, that's really quite energy zapping. And having a bit of time where people can have a bit of downtime, like when I came into the office a couple of weeks ago, and Emma, who does our PR and social media, she was on the floor because she'd been trying to roller skate for the first time in 20 years.
So that sentence started a bit like she's on the floor sobbing, but no, it was quite the opposite.
Probably the most hilarious thing I've seen, but yeah, it was really good.
But I think what I've seen since we started kind of trying to adopt this approach is that the team kind of, they organise that churn for a day that they want to kind of get in that headspace, and I found that they kind of hit through those they're still valuable tasks, but they just kind of want to get them closed so that they can then jump on the cool stuff, the exciting stuff. It's almost like it's never the other way around, really. They never go, oh, well, I'm going to put the churn towards the end of the week. They kind of go, right, let's get this out of the way, and then I can jump on the sprint.
Yeah.
And then maybe at the end of the week, I'll have some headroom. And I think it's really changed how the team, I guess, talk about their work week. It's really good. What's a good work week look like?
And it's good, I mean, because Matt's doing some of our project management at the minute, having that in the diary, so you might be doing something you find really boring now, but at least in half an hour's time or tomorrow, there's something that's really exciting in there, rather than looking down the line and going, oh, I've got months of this just dreadful stuff. I think that's really powerful.
So one thing I've asked my team is, hey, just to shout up if they're feeling too much like a waiter, because I don't want that. We don't want guys just sat there going, oh, I'm not really getting much out of this. Or if they've got too much headroom, if they're a little bit free, got some free time and they want to do something creative. It's been really good because it just lets us organise stuff and go, okay, I've got these three guys over here. They've all got a bit of spare time. It's all on Wednesday. Let's do something on that Wednesday. Let's make something really cool, either for one of our customers or for us or something. And it's awesome. It's just so good to see. And it's really changed, I think, the way... it's really improved the happiness, I think, which is what we're all about.
Yeah. It's just nice to see Matt energised, isn't it? Look at him. Look at him go.
Sorry, I'm spent now.
Well, let us know your thoughts.
Yeah, maybe you've got
your business.
Maybe you've got a different... I mean, we haven't codified this. I haven't read anything about this. It's just something I've adopted and blurted out. But maybe there's something in it. Maybe you guys can relate. Let us know. Let us know what you think.
And maybe we can all call it Matt's Rule of Thirds.
Yes, why not? There we go. It's got a name now. Waiter, Rockstar, Hammock.
Yeah, lovely. Right, I'm going to get my hammock.
I need a guitar, then I could be a rock star. Oh.